Chris.
Thank you, mate. Mom's back. In front this time. And we've got George with us. Oh,
There isn't. We've got Lee and Jem, and that's about it at the moment, isn't it? Anyway, what have you been up to? What have you been up to, Lee? Cheers.
I'm going to keep mine in frame so I don't have to keep mashing my computer. You won't be playing with that all night.
Oh, yeah. There's no big talk. Lee's not talking to me. Or Jem. Selena's having a street party tonight. Have you noticed that we've got a new little thing on our live stream now? It's not showing up on there, it shows up on there. In the bottom corner of the video.
Oh, quiz night.
Yeah. But it's,
It's not going to show up because that's your account.
no, it should show up for everybody.
The yellow highlighted.
No,
What?
in the bottom of the corner, bottom corner of the video.
Hello, quiz.
It's hard work tonight.
Poppy. He's been on goal already.
Oh, who left? Who came in? Who left? Does anybody actually watch it? I mean, I know
It says
some
that's
people-
4 again. It says 2 watching.
there's at least 2 of you. Come on, talk to us, don't be shy. It's going to be a quarter. It's now quarter, so. Oh,
It's going to start rolling in now.
Here come the numbers. I'm going to get pestered by flies all night tonight now.
Or I'm just going to get this flying killer from somewhere else.
Right. What do we think? Oh, yeah. So, we went out first thing this morning at the crack of mid-morning, and we hung up some bunting that the girls had made down at the Memorial Hall.
Have you sent a link to Dottie?
I did send a little bit to Dottie, said she might come in tonight. There's also a musician, both me and her really like. So if nobody turns up, I'm going to go and watch a musician, you do the quiz on your own.
Great.
Specs here. Hello. Hello, Specky. A little bit too close now with chairs around. Yeah, well. And other than that, that's about it. Tracy's been done a bit of shopping today.
I sunbathed today.
He did. It's a dangerous thing to do for a ginger, isn't it?
No, I tan.
Who's that? Alex.
We've just finished his dinner bit of Leon by Anne.
John Chef.
John Chef.
Hello, mate. John Chef. Yeah, that's his name. Evening, John. How are you? I hope you're well, mate. It's very quiet tonight.
No, as in his last name isn't Chef. It is John.
That's rude. Anyway, we've had a reasonable week. Been alright. Sun's been good. Weather's been nice. Some jobs done really nice. What's not tonight? Really? Just come away from people tonight. John, Specky, Lee, and somebody. Somebody's being quiet. Well, it could be somebody who hasn't got a YouTube account. That's watching.
There's now 7 people.
That'd be a good idea, John. I think you should become John Chef and do it before a certain something happens as well.
Does that mean technically by name you should be a gardener then?
No, because it's spelled differently. Anyway, what are we drinking tonight? What are we drinking tonight? Simon's here, is he? Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Strange the way the feed works differently. Evening, Simon. So tonight, I'm trying something different. Dead Man's Fingers. Hemp rum. This is, yeah, it's a bit different. So I've got that mixed in with a bit of a rhubarb cordial and some soda water. So a very nice dry rhubarb, slightly heavy rum drink.
I've got a passion fruit cocktail.
Sounds interesting as hemp rum.
It's quite similar colours actually.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know what you're drinking, what you're up to.
Last week.
Yeah. If you've done anything interesting, if you've been anywhere.
If you admit that you
Hello. Oh,
Oh, forgot about that.
I've still got the music on, haven't I? Oops. Turn off. That off. There we go. Music's gone.
Hey, thanks, Sam.
So Sam.
Yeah, the rest of you are useless not to listen to the music on.
Yeah. Remember you tell me I still have the background music playing. Bard and Thatcher's Katie. So what, snake bite then?
Two people. John and Sam. And Guess.
Or Simon.
Oh no, it's 4 down there and 7 on there. That's weird.
It is odd. It is odd the way it goes. Not together, one after the other. Hey, mix them together. We're on lockdown. What's going to happen? What's the worst that could happen, mate? What's the worst that could happen? You know, he's alright. He's not a bad drunk, there, John. He gets very giggly.
No, I don't like
So we've got the Gardiners coming back. Luigi too. You are a mad Jack. Remember the coke gun? I remember lots of bad things with the coke gun. I don't remember anything particularly either. Strangely. I remember something with Sean one night. It was fun. But yeah.
See, I just forgot about the little squirty thing. I thought it was just like Zoom type thing with coke cans in it. Just shoot it across the line. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
That's just others.
Getting on TV.
Alright, cock. Excuse me, I'm moving with my hands. Magic hands. Oh, yum 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 yum. Yum 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 rum rum. Right, so a little bit about the quiz tonight. That says no. A little bit about the quiz tonight. We will start it as normal. About 10 past 8. That's it, I'll show you just there. We have got. What do we normally start the quiz with? No, online. Normally in the pub quizzes we start with the news round. There's nothing on the news. We've been watching news 24 hours a day. We've been watching the website. There's nothing happening in the world, so we're not doing news round. We've done that joke 3 weeks running now.
If you're wondering, we're not rubbish at giving high fives. It's a habit now. Anyway, I don't know. I can't remember.
What have we done the last 2 weeks as the first round?
General knowledge.
General knowledge. This week we're doing general ignorance.
I don't know why that happened. Your camera just suddenly went weird. Hey, background music. We've got rid of the background music. Do you need to turn?
Hang on.
Oh, I can do it.
It's alright, it's that one. I know what it is now. There we go, the music's gone now.
Anyway, the rest of you are still rubbish at telling us that the music's on.
Soz.
Stupid music anyway.
Well, it's just generic background music.
Non-copyrighted.
Yes.
Lift music.
Yeah, almost, yeah. So the music's off now.
I've turned it off.
So we're starting this week with general ignorance.
Come here,
It's very similar to general knowledge,
Poppy G.
but even harder.
Okay.
It's taken from.
Chase the dog because she's
That's
being
good.
rude.
Alright, don't then. It's kind of similar to what they do on QI, and yeah, we'll see how many people we can catch out with that.
I know she is. Just leave her.
So, John, you could have told me that there was music
So
playing.
she can come sit on there in a minute.
Right, so yeah, we've got general ignorance. We've got. What else we got tonight? What are you doing? What's your first round tonight?
Bobs and Robs.
Rob and Bob. Rob and Bob round, isn't it? Then I will do.
You can't remember what your other round is,
I really can't remember what my next round is after that.
and you can't even look at it,
Well, I can.
can you?
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll do that and do that. Oh, wait. Let's do that.
How's
Is that
that?
any better? So you shout at them, you idiot. Go to slide round 3 is. Oh yeah, round 3. Round 3. Oops, that shouldn't be doing that. I'll do that. Round 3 is VE day because it's VE day today.
As you can now see on your screens.
Yeah. No, you can't now because I've got rid of it again.
Yeah.
Round 4 is our picture round this evening,
Yay.
which is. What's our picture round tonight, Holly?
You're not getting any more clues than that.
All right,
Picture
okay.
round.
It's a picture round. Okay.
Yay. I'm it now.
That doesn't go all the way down there. Let's go there for a minute. Round 5 tonight is. That's the picture round. Round 5. Round 5 is technology.
Oh, I didn't even know that. So. Oh.
No, I know. Right, let's go back to that one. Then I can get rid of that
Is it
one.
Mark as well?
And
Yes.
put that one back up again. And fade it across.
Bouncing the baby on me.
Ah,
We're
baby.
getting a name check going on.
Mwah.
Yeah, we should really do a register or something.
Yes.
I'm doing it now. It's there. Come on.
Okay.
Say here if they're here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here, miss.
Did you miss?
Is that?
Good evening, Phil.
Evening.
Good
We should-
evening.
I think we're
Here
doing
and here. We know you're here, Lee. You were the first ones in.
Yeah. I think we'll do another drink check at 20 people.
If we get that many.
That's
God
a
knows
good
he's
point.
been drinking since 11:30.
I know, they're a disgrace, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of our regular teams, when we do it in the quiz, always call themselves the Golden Oldies. And they've been celebrating VE Day since 11:30 this morning. Why are you talking to me on there? You're very quiet. Have TV on, Max can hardly hear you.
Well, you can hear us now. No, that was ages ago.
What was that ages ago?
Yeah, before we
Keith,
closed it up.
Keith, can you hear me okay now, by the way? Can everybody hear me okay now?
Becky's on her way in.
Evening, Nick. Evening, the rest of the
Hey,
Wellsteads.
Becky.
Hey, Becky.
Shut the door.
I'm slowly getting there. I'm going to have drunk all that again.
Yeah, slow down.
The trouble is, I sit down and I start drinking.
What's the habit?
And I've been sat down for over half hour now. Very gentleman.
He is.
Really
Happy
well
birthday for yesterday. I've already
Happy
wished
birthday
you
for-
happy birthday twice? Once? No. Happy birthday. I did.
Yeah, so we're happy belated birthday.
Susan's family here.
No, it sounds like I'm whispering.
No, what's going on?
That's not good. Can anybody hear me okay?
Or is it just Keith
is it
and
just
Sam?
Keith? And somebody talk to me. Can you hear me all
Please
right?
God stop the music. Is he having a laugh?
The music's not on.
We've turned the
Lee,
music off.
pack it up.
Very quiet.
You're not a comedian.
Lee, it's in your head.
Yeah, if you can still hear music, Lee, that's your fault.
We can hear you. Sam's still quiet.
Sounds
Well,
very quiet.
Sam's with Keith, so
Yeah, she would be.
we can hear
Charlie can
you.
hear us.
22.
Yay, hello Stevens. Big love, Papa J.
We've now upped it to 5 with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mum's in the back. Dad, me, Poppy, who's keep pouring at me, and George,
George, who's holding my flag that I like to wave.
which is very irritating, which is why I gave it back to George.
Okay, George can hold it again.
Sorry about that.
George can't hold it again.
Right, drink check. What is everyone drinking tonight? You might have to grab mine for me because I can't reach it now.
Holly is mainly drinking
Holly is
Copperberg.
drinking.
passion fruit.
You're going
Bit
now.
left in there.
Bye bye. You can have it if you want.
Not in the morning, right?
Bye.
I am mainly drinking Dead Man's Fingers hemp rum.
Lee's still got music.
Please.
I'm gonna just
It must
double
be
check.
our sound system as we can hear you over the connection with Simon.
Let me pass. Just take this quickly. I'm gonna go into another room and check it on the laptop.
Come this way. If Sam's got issues, you can come and sit in the living room and hear apart. What's going on in here? Why?
Not very loud. This is really strange because everything seems to be working okay at our end.
You?
Go away, stupid messages.
No,
Um,
it's on our laptop, so
Lee, if you can hear music, it's you because it's not on the thing. We've just checked.
that's why I disappeared.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Dead Man's Fingers hemp rum. Dead Man's Fingers are from Cornwall, but they also have a base in Bristol. And I'm going to go over there soon and design my own spiced rum with my own spices,
No, you're
which
not.
I am. Nobody else knows about that yet.
Not even the company.
No, well, only because I haven't booked it with them yet. But I'm hoping if I say Dead Man's Fingers enough tonight,
You'll
they
get
might
sponsored.
they
we
might
didn't
let me
get
do
a
it.
sponsor.
We haven't got a sponsor yet. I'm hoping Dead Man's Fingers might be my new sponsor.
No, we
can hear you
us really
fine.
loud. I can hear you
Wishes.
fine, but thanks for the birthday wishes.
We need to go outside.
Weird.
Very loud sound there. Okay, yeah, okay, we're all working now.
Way.
Yeah, don't spill it.
Way.
Waste good alcohol, woman. Happy Friday. Happy VE Day, everybody.
Yes, happy bank holiday.
Bank Holiday Friday just sounds weird.
I'm not
David's in. Hello,
I've got
David.
sticky hands from my hair gel.
Cool. I've just turned the volume up a little bit more on our microphone. I don't like pushing it too hard because it is quite a cheap and nasty microphone.
It is.
Um,
And you can pick up on sounds like the back door closing.
yeah, really easily. It's not very directional.
Liv's here. Liv G. Alex is here.
Liv Gardner. Hello, Gardeners. Hello, Alex. Hello, the rest of the Whitings. Who everybody else is playing. Have we got a cousin as well, Alex?
Pick up on Ben eating. Apologies. He's watching everyone silent. What?
It was they couldn't hear us talking on the microphone just now. They won't hear that.
Yeah, that's very true.
Right. We're getting quite close to starting now. We're only 5 minutes to go. So yeah, I want to know what you guys are drinking.
Yeah, because we
So,
haven't had any reply
Typey.
yet.
John told us.
John told us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did have the microphone a little bit lower than I had last week, but that was because it sounded a little bit tinny last week, so I thought I'd move it a bit closer and turn it down slightly. But didn't work. Hey ho.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy Rums Day.
Share the chat as well. Share the video, because we've only got 20 people in.
22.
That's you and Dad.
21. I just left.
Yeah, so we've got. I'm just going to go through the rounds again.
It was Walter, but Jesus popped round, bless him.
Hey, Zanavino. Cousin will be joining next week for sure. Excellent. So tonight we've got general ignorance instead of general knowledge. We have Papa Whiting, Mother Whiting, and annoying Brother Whiting. I don't believe that for 1 second, Alex. I don't believe anybody in your family's annoying.
Goodwin.
Beware the Bear from Bespoke Brewery.
Goodwins are here. Hello.
Hello, Goodwins. Hello, Kath. Yeah, I'm hoping that we're going to get sponsored by Dead Man's Fingers Rum. Hey, you never know. If I do it often enough, it might happen. She's got white wine. I have SA Gold. Ooh, a bit of a Welsh beer going on
Tom's come to tell us.
Don't mention the bear. Yes, have to be very careful around here. It's all right, Lee. We're foreigners. We can get away with it. So we've got.
Sam's got written hazel.
What's Sammy got?
Cream stout.
St Peter's gluten-free cream stout. She does like a stout. She's gluten-free, so she has to get special ones. But
Am I?
I know. I'm telling them, not you.
Okay. Then why are you looking at me?
We're having a conversation. They're listening.
Stop listening. No, carry on listening. We want people.
We've got general ignorance instead of general
ignorance.
knowledge.
Yeah.
We've got Rob and Bob.
Rob and Bob.
We've got our VE Day round because it is VE Day today. I was from a deserted island. Cheeky boy. We
bring that
have
back
got.
up.
We do.
Bring that up so we can read the
Slimbridge
chat a
lot
bit
are
easier.
here.
Hello, Slimbridge lot.
Some Slimbridge lot are here. Yay! The Slimbridge lot have been felled by the Pims, but I'm still watching. Yeah, I have heard from Selena. You put me off now.
Sorry.
I don't want that out
Sorry.
now. We've got a picture round again tonight, and we've got a technology round. No diggity, no doubt. What's the time? 7 minutes past. We'll give you another 3 minutes just for the last few stragglers, hopefully, to turn up.
Share it.
Yeah, share the video. God's sake, we've shared it.
Yeah,
From
actually.
the Bays family.
His did. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they were having their tea in the garden.
Hey, Debbie.
His did.
Yeah.
Tea in the garden. Very nice.
Well,
Raina's here.
Evening, Rob.
she's seen it.
What are you drinking, Rob?
Yeah.
Jameson's again? Bet it is. This is a great battle. Bravely fought. She fell in the line of duty. Hey, I've worked in pubs for a long time. I've seen many a person fall in the line of duty. Right. It's nearly quiz time.
I thought you were going to look at your watch then.
2
This is
minutes.
Long wrist.
What's that?
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't help because that's playing. 2 minutes to go.
2
Hi
minutes.
from Erin.
Hello, Erin. Her daughter.
Okay. Hello, Erin.
Oh, she.
Puccine.
The Battle of Painters Part 2.
Woohoo!
Say hello to the Thornbury Close mob. We're having a VE Day party. Hello, Thornbury Close mob. Having VE Day party. Look at that. Been live name checked on YouTube. There you go. Right. I think it's about time we started, don't you?
Yeah.
I think it's about time. I think George needs to get his
half-hour
backside out of.
Half-down numbers. We
Right.
can sit on the table behind
So.
me.
Can't see him now.
No, I know, but he's in the way otherwise.
Just have his iPhone.
And
The
put
VE
that
Day
one
thing.
forwards.
Fine.
I'm actually just going to. We look very bright all of a sudden.
Very pale.
It's very white in his hand.
It is very white.
In this section of the house, anyway.
If I just do that. No. I'll just adjust the camera slightly. There we go. We're going to start the quiz. Are you ready? Pens and papers at the ready. No typing in the YouTube chat. The answers, that's just for abuse.
Only me.
If you are ready, we shall start with our first round, which tonight is General Ignorance. So, question 1. In the original...
Try that again.
Question 1. In the original story of Cinderella, what were Cinderella's slippers made from? Do you know?
I think I know.
Do you?
I'm not 100% sure though.
Okay.
I've heard of it and I can't think what it is at the moment.
Fair enough. Question 1. In the original story of Cinderella, what were Cinderella's slippers made from? Ham slices. Which country exported the first tulips? Where are tulips from? Dead man's fingers run. I'm going to tag them in it.
Should probably spin that around because it's
Yeah, it's not that.
not what you can really see.
Question number 2. Which country exported the first tulips? Where do tulips come from? Where do tulips come from?
I know.
Yeah. Good. Question number 3. What is the main ingredient of the main fruit ingredient of the traditional Jaffa cake?
I know.
Everyone know you get a little fruity bit, get the cakey bit, get the fruity bit, get the chocolate bit.
Cake or biscuit?
Cake.
Cake.
The clue's in the name.
Yeah, I know.
Cakes go stale, biscuits go soggy. It's cake, and I won't have any arguing over that.
Unless you
What's
feel like
the
it at
main
times.
fruit? Have you tried the Alex? Good rum choice, I know. Have you tried the hemp one? Because that's what I'm drinking. What's the main fruit ingredient of the traditional Jaffa cake?
I just thought of another fun game people can play whilst watching this. Take a shot every time you mention the company.
Hey, that's a great idea. I'm up for doing that as well.
Or either of us touch our face.
I'm up for that.
No.
Ah, damn it. You're going to give me another drink in a minute then. Question number 4. How many people were in the band The Thompson Twins?
That's another time he's touched his face.
Shot. how many people were in the band the Thompson Twins? I bet James has got that. James will know that. I'm hoping so.
I don't have what's it.
There was two.
You might need some questions.
Kim! Hello, Kim!
You're late.
Yeah, what time do you call this?
I mean, it's not even 1:15 yet, so...
No, I did say I was going to start 10 past that. So.
Oh, okay.
Paints versus me versus fiance. Game on. Right. Question number 5. In which continent did camels
Oh
evolve?
my god.
Where are camels from? Everybody knows where camels are from. You know where camels are from, don't you? Question 5. In which continent?
Kim didn't know her password.
Kim, I could have told you. I changed it for you the other day. Who's that? That's Paul. That's not sorry, no worries. Question 5. In which continent did camels evolve? Where are camels from? It's warm in here, isn't it?
It's really warm in
You
here.
go out the back door.
Okay.
Flies have all gone to bed by now.
Maybe it's England. Yeah.
Question number 6. Who is the nude bow-carrying statue in London's Piccadilly Circus? Piccadilly Circus, there's a little nude bow-carrying statue on the top of a plinth. Who's it of? Don't forget, this is a general ignorance round. This may be slightly trickier than you think it might be. Sat down. Question number 7. What's the liquid inside a coconut?
I know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Don't tell them.
Okay.
No.
It's dead man. What's it called? Dead man.
Dead man's fingers, hemp rum.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's the coconut one.
Oh, it's the coconut rum.
Yeah.
We have got the coconut rum as well. It's very nice. It's nothing like Malibu.
Get told off soon.
No. But, oh, hello. Camera just blinked.
You did that just now. That's the second time it's done it now.
Weird.
Ooh.
Kristen, what is the liquid inside a coconut?
Specky is right, it is wet.
It is wet.
Debbie's wishing.
You can imagine the price of coconut, though. They certainly wouldn't be giving them away in a shy, would they? Question number 8. Nice, easy one. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. What's his middle name?
I only learnt that was his first name the other day.
What, Wolfgang?
Yeah.
Wolfgang. It's German. What was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's middle name?
Could be a...
It's right there. No, it's right there. No, it's right there. It is right there.
Easy question.
Yeah, it's right there. It tells you, look, it's right there.
Could be a rapper's name. Wolfgang. What is flying around? What's flying?
Oh my
It's
god.
it's a massive shadow that keeps just wandering around.
It's yeah, it would be a German rapper's name, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. What's Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's middle name?
Cinderella. Specky, stop putting the answers in the comment.
Number 9. In which month is the October Revolution celebrated in Russia? Bob's in the later round.
Bob's in the next round. There's your clue.
Kim, I think you should go back to college, but you know. That's just made your mum smile. In which month is the October Revolution celebrated in Russia? Nice, easy one. They're all really, really obvious, easy questions, these. And finally for this round, number 10. Arabic numerals originated in which country?
Kim agrees with you.
Dead man's fingers haven't run. It's very nice.
A sigh of disappointment from the background there.
So that was it. Last one for that round. Arabic numerals originated in which country?
That's going to go over that side now.
Okie dokie. I'm going to sit back here.
And not drink my drink, is what I thought
Not
you
do
were
your
getting.
drink. Not drink your drink. let you do a bit of driving.
Shall I move on?
I think we should move on.
Let's move
Round
on.
two.
Round 2. Robs and Bobs.
Robs and Bobs.
Robs and Bobs.
Rob and Bob.
Rob and Bob. What? Frosting. What?
Yes.
Oh.
Arabic numerals. That's
Oh,
where
yeah.
they came
Rob and Bob.
from. Rob and Bob.
This round is
Explain it.
well, it's about Robs and Bobs. Famous Robs and Bobs. Number 1. Can you name the actor from Raging Bull and Cape Fear? Can you?
Yes.
Okay. That's alright then. Okay.
Is that the correct answer?
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you very much. What do I win?
Slap in the face.
Bit harsh.
Number 1. Can you name the actor from Raging Bull and Cape Fear?
I reckon James has got that as well. Papa J.
I was I heard you whispering the words then.
He didn't.
It did.
You really didn't.
I really did.
You really didn't. Was in there. Get on with it.
Number 2. Who unsuccessfully ran against Bill Clinton in 1996 presidential election?
It's a the missing there.
Yeah.
Was the bull in both?
Raging Bull.
No, I don't know. You have to answer the question, so we'll talk about it afterwards.
Number 2. Who unsuccessfully ran against Bill Clinton in the 1996 presidential election?
I just realised I've missed the round of it. In
That's the first one,
1996.
and it's only the second round.
Yeah, it's the 12th question. That's quite a long way in for me.
Number 3. Who is the star of Iron Man and Tropic Thunder? That's easy. I know that.
Do you?
I didn't even write the questions. Mum did.
Yeah, this is a Tracy round. She's just there.
Number 3. Who is the star of Iron Man and Tropic Thunder?
Bob's his real name. That's the wrong drink.
Get off my drink.
Sorry.
Question 4. Who wrote "Blowing in the Wind" and "The Times They Are a-Changing"? Even. She can't go to bed with the front doors shut.
One for slightly older people.
Why does she need a front door open?
No, it was in the living
Lounge
room one.
Is this working? What?
This is what?
What's not working?
Eh?
Yes, it is Keith.
What?
Keith's got himself a YouTube account, finally.
Oh, yay! Oh, I thought it was shut.
Okay.
Number 4. Who wrote "Blowing in the Wind" and "The Times They Are a-Changing"?
Just focus on your quiz, yeah?
I think I'd that's Lou next time.
You're back.
Number 5. Which star hosted the Academy Awards ceremony 18 times between 1939 and 1977?
Brian Cox.
It's not a Bob
Damn it.
or a Rob. Which star hosted the Academy Awards ceremony 18 times between 1939 and 1977?
Bob the Builder.
Stop giving away the answers.
Sorry.
Number 6. Name the musician whose hits included Three Little Birds and Exodus. Now that's Bob the Builder.
Daft.
These lesser known ones.
He's not a musician.
Yeah, he had I'm pretty sure he had a number 1. Did he have a
He
number 1?
did have a number one.
Okay.
He was a vocalist though. He wasn't a musician.
Oh, okay.
Beer and Moretti. You want a beer and Moretti, Keith? That's not like you. You run out of beer.
Finish talking? Can I carry on? Okay. Number 6. Name the musician whose hits included Three Little Birds and Exodus.
Ellie, tell him Stephen Hawking hasn't got an S on the end of his name.
Or start with Bob or Rob.
But
It's Rob Payne.
I've heard Rob sing. It wasn't.
Okay. Number 7. Was it not his... Oh my god, I didn't test this.
Oh dear.
Go on. You do this for Tony, do it for me.
Was it not his prerogative to be the ex-husband of Whitney Houston?
Go on, Holly, you try it.
No.
Prerogative. Exactly as it's spelled.
Okay.
Corinne's liking the Bob Rob round.
Good, good. Go on.
Question number 7. Was it not his prerogative to be the ex-husband of Whitney Houston?
Oh, Ellie's missed number 5.
Oh,
Too
Ellie!
bad.
Too busy chatting, maybe.
Probably, yeah. We'll go back to 5. As it's you, Ellie, we'll go back to number 5.
This is
Very,
the
very
one
quickly.
and only time.
But I can't keep doing this because it doesn't always work. Which star hosted the Academy Awards ceremony 18 times between 1939 and 1979? That's it.
And we've said number 7 2 times, so.
Yeah.
Question 8. Who was the lead singer of Led Zeppelin?
Apparently he lives locally.
Does he?
Yeah.
You said that we were right in it.
Yeah. And that's, we're not that far away.
Rob Payne then.
Ah.
He wishes.
He's not commenting on it, so he's not denying it. I love seeing the little colours just popping up when anyone comments. Number 8. Who was the lead singer of Led Zeppelin?
I got a whole lot of love for Led Zeppelin.
Why? Is it one of their songs by any chance? Okay. How was I meant to get that?
You can always rewind on the YouTube line. That's true, actually.
Yeah.
That's true. We have got the DVR, PVR, DVR, whichever it is, running, so you can actually rewind and catch up while we're on our break.
Yeah.
Really get her. Come here.
Number 9. Which author wrote the book Treasure Island? Dad joke alert.
That joke alert. I've got a whole lot of love for Led Zeppelin.
Ah.
You got to think there's a time lag
Yeah, I
that way, and
always
there's a
forget
bit of a
about
time
that.
lag back again. And
Okay. Which author wrote the book Treasure Island? Again, only if we had an English teacher.
yeah, you'd certainly hope an English teacher would get that one right, wouldn't you? Like he got the Shakespeare one. Oh no, he got that one wrong, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. You're not doing anything to need a break. Yes, I am. I'm drinking, and it's running out. Dead man's fingers.
Number 10. Which American painter and art instructor hosted the Joy of Painting from 1983 to 1994? I did do this one, actually.
You did.
I did.
You did. You did do that.
I did do that. Don't do
Did all that. Don't.
What is that from? Did you just make it
No,
up?
it's not. Scousers.
Oh, Go on, go to bed then.
Bye, Poppy. Which American painter and art instructor hosted the Joy of Painting from 1983 to 1994?
You know that one?
Mm.
Yeah, you should do. You wrote the question.
Yeah.
Right.
I was saying, and I do, used to do
Yeah.
GCSE in art.
How? Moving swiftly on. Scousers. They do that, though, don't you, though? Round 3 is VE Day.
Yay! Hold on.
Oh, James has come in.
Oh, hi.
Being A&E.
Sorry, Jen, just got back from A&E with Kelly. Oh, James, hope she's all right. Send her my love. Rewind. There's some good questions that you'll know the answer to, James. You have to watch it back.
Just go back to the start.
Don't go all the way back to the start. There's just waffle.
Okay. When we start the quiz, then.
Yeah, we started at 8:10, if that helps.
There's a picture of him on the clock. There was. Yes, I do remember that now.
What, me?
No,
Oh.
of the last answer.
Ah, right, okay.
Before the call. Oh, sad times.
Bob the
R.I.P.
Builder.
all of the, yeah. Rose was on his wall from Titanic as well.
Was she?
Mm.
Right.
Lots of other drawings.
Round 3. Don't worry, kids been playing. I know. Charlie's been chatting to us. Round 3, VE Day. So it's VE Day today. Give me flag back. It's VE Day today. So I've done a round all about VE Day for you. So question number 1. What does the abbreviation VE stand for? Because the chair's broken. What does VE stand for?
Oh my god.
Another dad joke alert. Lee. Question number 2. In what year did the Second World War start?
Pretty birdies out there.
That's what I was just listening to. Song thrush can sing absolutely beautifully just outside the back of the house.
Sounds like a car alarm.
Does in places. In what year did the Second World War start?
All the gun effects from Lego Batman.
Pew 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 pew. Number 3. How old was Queen Elizabeth II, who wasn't Queen Elizabeth II at that point? Obviously, she was Princess Elizabeth on VE Day.
Good old Lizzie.
How old was she on VE Day? Yeah, you can.
Thanks.
Rude. How old was the Queen on VE Day?
See if he stood as well. No. Disappointing. Do you
She'll
go?
come in at the end.
Yeah, probably.
Question number 4. What were people allowed to purchase without rationing coupons in celebration of VE Day?
I do remember this one now.
Do you?
Mhm.
Good.
Keeping them all way up. That way up. Because it's bright on that side.
Oh, yeah.
Little flame.
What were people allowed to purchase without rationing coupons in celebration of VE Day? Hair clippers, yeah. It still hasn't been done.
How many quizzes are we going to get through?
I don't know. 3 fingers run. No, dead man's fingers.
You'll get it right by the end.
Dead man's fingers spec.
Another shot.
It's good. Question number 5. How much toilet paper per day were British soldiers allowed under rationing?
I can't think of the technical term, but when you rip it in half, one of them, not, but really thin bits. Mum knows what I'm on about. Oh, okay.
I don't think they had 4-ply
That's
super velvety
Like we had it
toilet paper. Yeah.
one ply of toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper then. How much toilet paper per day were British soldiers allowed under rationing? Question number 6. Which popular sweet spread was invented because of rationing during World War II?
I thought you wrote Tracy toilet paper tissues. I'm like, why are you talking to yourself?
No one else is answering me, so I am talking to myself.
Okay.
Everyone's concentrating too much.
Well, yeah, it's a quiz.
Who would have thought that? Question number 6. What popular sweet spread was invented because of rationing during World War II?
I'm trying to get conversations.
Question number 7. Who was Prime Minister at the time of VE Day?
Shots.
Who was the Prime Minister at the time of VE Day?
Dirty. He's washing.
You need washing.
I had a shower earlier. Well, I washed my hair earlier. Maybe because I dyed it again.
Yes, it's getting brighter each time, isn't it? Will you show them, ladies and gentlemen, what you've done this time?
Not yet.
Get a bit closer. See, we've got a nice bit of green there, and some purple, and some pink, and lots of ginger and purple, and
I'll get the rainbow on my head by the end of this. Just need to order more.
Question number 8. When did food rationing finally end following the end of the war? During the war.
Back in my day.
When I were a lad. It's got darker in it now, hasn't it? It's not lost that much.
Mine looks funny here.
Question number 8. When did food rationing finally end following the end of the war? What year? I'm not looking for what date particularly. Just what year?
Otherwise that would be very picky.
Yeah.
And you'd never do such a thing.
No. Might have done one of the later questions. Number 9.
Which war?
What time of day on May the 8th, 1945 was the news announced?
Getting uncomfortable in my seat now.
Please ask questions.
Please ask questions.
Lee, it's World War II. It's all about World War II and the end of World War II.
You know, VE Day. I think for the next quiz I need to sit in that chair.
Why?
You know, fairness.
It's Mike and Holly.
You still sit
That's
that
how
way
people
around.
sit. Actually, yeah, that's Holly and Mike. The way people
Yeah,
always look
so
at
we
us.
have to swap.
Anyway, who's sending me a message?
That's James.
Oh yeah.
James is ignoring your messages.
No, I'm not. That's all right.
Sadie.
Question number 9. What time of day
Yay, Sadie's
on May the
here.
8th? Hi, Sadie. It's all right. We're only at the end of round 3. What time of day on May the 8th, 1945 was the news announced? It has been talked about on television today.
That's the only thing in the news then.
Yeah, they did mention that today.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I've done round on it.
Sadie, are the other histed lot joining you, or is it just you again?
Question number 10.
Yeah, it's better late than never.
Adolf Hitler had a nephew called
Okay.
William. Who did he fight for in the Second World War?
Better late than never, Sadie says.
It's true.
Just me.
Hello,
She's all by
Sadie.
herself again. You should drag them into this. I think you'll do better with all of these on.
Well, generally you do better as a team.
Yeah.
Question number 10.
James is messaging you again. You don't think you realise that you're doing a quiz.
James, I don't know if you've noticed, mate. Question number 10. Adolf Hitler had a nephew called William. Who did he fight for in the Second World War?
It's a bit late.
Number 6. About spread again.
What sweet
Oh,
spread
it
was
was.
invented because of rationing?
Yeah, there you go. What sweet spread was invented because of rationing in the Second World War? It's World War II.
World War II.
Uh-huh.
The sequel.
World War II. They're at it again.
Right. I think it's probably time
Smarters.
Yeah.
that we do. Oh yeah, we do
welcome.
sponsors. Yeah, it's answers.
Yeah.
I forgot we do that.
Yeah.
Well, Sadie better be quicker than Mark with this then.
Yeah. So you got a few seconds to answer it
Right.
before we'd actually,
I'll give you a
you
minute
know.
just to get your thoughts together. Some answers down on a piece of paper.
I'm just going to leave George on my lap. Got dusty eyes.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Happy VE Day. Happy Dead Man Fingers Rum Day.
Tink.
Perhaps you can do a bath tomorrow. It might be sun.
Right, let's do some answers. Round 1. In the story of Cinderella, what was Cinderella's slippers made
Where what?
from? What were they made from, Holly?
Is it leather?
No.
Okay.
Squirrel fur.
Mm.
Ew.
It's a mistranslation from the French ver, which was translated as there. There means squirrel fur, and there means glass. And that's where the mistake came through. And I'm sure somebody's
think-
about to correct me on my
I was
pronunciation.
to say, everyone else other than probably the French person understood that and heard a difference. Come on, I'm waiting for it to
Number
shut
2. Which country exported the first tulips? Where are tulips originally from? They are from Turkey.
You were wrong.
Constantinople, in particular, was very famous for its tulips. What is the main fruit ingredient of the traditional Jaffa cake?
Orange.
It's not orange.
What?
It's apricot.
What?
This is general ignorance, friend. You didn't expect it to be that obvious, did you?
Yeah, true.
The answer is apricot.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those rounds.
Perfect pronunciation.
Fair. Thank you very much.
He's a try hard. You are.
Good effort.
Good effort.
Question number 4. How many people were in the band the Thompson Twins?
4.
3.
Damn it.
I feel like you need to
4 on
shuffle
my
over
left.
slightly because you actually see Mum then.
So yeah, it's 3. Yes.
Like
Robin Orange Press, that's right.
Yeah.
In which continent did camels evolve? Everybody knows camels came from North America.
Wow.
They evolved in North America, they moved across to Asia before the land bridge disappeared, and then went extinct in North America.
Wow. Did not know that.
Yeah. No. Who is the nude bow-carrying statue in London's Piccadilly Circus?
Napoleon.
It's not Napoleon.
Was it Cupid?
It's not, definitely not Cupid. Everybody says it's Eros. It's Anteros.
What's the difference? Who is it?
Anteros is Eros is
Oh, it's really pink.
older brother, and was all about mature love and long-lasting love, whereas Eros was all about passionate love. There you go.
Cool, you
There's your
can ask
lesson.
the question and then go, oh, it's pink out there.
I know.
He did. No, it just caught my attention.
It's
It's really
such a
pretty up
noise.
there.
What's the liquid inside a coconut?
Is it water?
It's coconut water.
Water.
It's coconut water. Everybody usually goes for coconut milk. Coconut milk actually comes from the pulp of a coconut rather than
I knew that.
water inside it. What was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's middle name?
Bob.
I told you it was on the screen. His middle name is Wolfgang.
What?
His actual name was Wolfgang. It's Johannes Christos. I've been practicing this all day. Chrysostomus Wolfgangus Theophilus Mozart.
Told you. Try hard.
No wonder he shortened
Coconut
it.
Cow says Slimbridge lot.
Coconut cows, yeah. That's where you get coconut
Where
milk
does
from, yeah.
Amadeus come from then?
He made it up.
Nice.
He wrote a song about it. So.
Yeah. Rock me Amadeus. In which month is the October Revolution celebrated
Is
in
it
Russia?
August?
It's not August, but it is not October. It's November.
That was my first guess. I changed it.
And Arabic numerals originated in which country?
Forest.
It's not the Forest Stone. It's not a country for starters.
Essex.
Yes, it is.
And Essex is also not a country.
Yes, it is.
It's India. There you go. Arabic numerals are actually Indian.
Wow. Look after George. Dog sit for me. Don't sit on the dog, just dog sit. Right. Round 2.
Robs and Bobs.
Robs and Bobs.
Rob and Bob.
Can you name the actor from Raging Bull and Cape Fear? Your answer was yes. It was not yes. It was Robert De Niro.
It was Robert De Niro.
It was Robert De Niro.
What was he doing?
He was the actor in Raging Bull and Cape Fear.
He was.
Oh, he's waiting. Waiting.
Oh, he's waiting.
He was waiting, yeah. James would know that as well.
Number 2. Who unsuccessfully ran against Bill Clinton in the 1996 presidential election? Stop it. It was Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
You didn't get that right when we asked you the question.
No, I can't remember what I said now.
No, me neither. Mum, what did he say? You've got the one that didn't remember it. Number 3. Who is the star of Iron Man and Tropic Thunder? I did know this.
Bob.
No,
Yes.
it's not.
It's-
It's Robert Downey Jr.
Bob Downey Jr.
No, that's just Bob Downey.
Bob Downey.
Bob Downey Sr. Robert Downey Jr. Who wrote Blowing in the Wind and The Times Are A-Changing? It was Bob Dylan.
Robert Zimmerman. That's what his actual name is.
Robert
Zimmerman. He's got a Zimmerman.
Which star hosted the Academy Awards ceremony 18 times between 1939 and 1977? That's really off-putting. Why did I give him to you? It was Bob Hope. Give him the dog.
I thought it was Bob the Builder. Yes, Bob Hope. I would have had no hope at this quiz, would I?
No. Shuffle over. Number 6. Name the musician whose hits included Three Little Birds
3 little birds
and Exodus.
upon my doorstep.
Can you sing the other one? I don't.
Exodus.
Bob Marley.
Movement of your people.
Open. Shut. Bob Marley. Go on.
Not doing very well.
No, I saw.
What?
Go on. No.
Oh. It was not his prerogative to be the ex-husband. Why was it not his prerogative to be the ex-husband of Whitney Houston?
What does that word mean?
Right.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay.
The English answer will correct me now.
It's Bobby
English
Brown.
teacher. It was. Bobby Brown sang a song called My Prerogative.
Yeah.
And he was also married to Whitney Houston. About the time she was sponsored by Pepsi. And before the time she blew it all on Coke.
Number 8. Who is the lead singer of Led Zeppelin?
Bob the Builder.
It is not Rob Payne.
It's not Rob Payne.
It's Robert Plant.
It is.
Number 6. Which author wrote the book Treasure Islands? No. It was Robert Louis Stevenson.
It was.
I said we got that one right.
Yay.
And number 10, which is one I did. Which American painter and art instructor hosted the Joy of Painting from 1983 to 90? We'll get copyrighted. Stop. From 1994. If you couldn't tell, she was playing music.
So when he used to live,
It was Bob Ross.
I bet he was, James. Keeping his eye on her.
Bob Ross.
It was Bob Ross.
Your turn.
It's my turn. You have that one.
Thank you.
Wave it in the background. So your VE Day questions and answers are. What does the abbreviation VE stand for? I hope everybody got that right. It's Victory in Europe.
I didn't know it.
In what year did the Second World War start?
Don't know.
1939.
It's a fly.
How old was the Queen on VE Day? She was 19 years old.
Well done.
10 out of 10. Good scores.
Good scores.
What were people allowed to purchase without rationing coupons in celebration of VE Day?
Scones, cream and jam.
No. It was red, white and blue material to make bunting.
You're going to wave your flag around. You can't see it. She's trying to...
Question number 5. How much toilet paper per day were British soldiers allowed under rationing? It scares the what's-its out of me. 3 sheets. You've got 3 sheets a day.
Sheet. Boss sheet. Trash sheet.
Yeah, it is. So I thought you got the French then for a minute. One for the language teacher. 3 sheets to the wind, indeed. Indeed. Yeah, you wouldn't want to waste your 3 sheets on a bit of wind, would you? American soldiers, 22. No, 19. No. 19. What popular sweet spread was invented because of rationing during World War II?
Chocolate spread.
Nutella.
Nutella. I did get this right when you asked me.
Yes. Because they basically watered down the chocolate with hazelnuts. Who was Prime Minister at the time of VE Day?
Winston Churchill.
It was Winston Churchill.
It's not me answering it, in.
Yeah,
He was there.
He was there. Was he Churchill?
Yeah.
Was he Churchill's brother?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. When did food rationing finally end following the end of Second World War? It was...
It was Winston Churchill.
It was Winston Churchill, James. Why are you going no way? Does chocolate spread count?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, because the whole point is it's not chocolate spread, it's a hazelnut spread that's got a little tiny bit of chocolate in it. No. Doesn't count, Ellie.
Ellie says no. Okay, no.
Rationing ended in 1954. Bacon was one of the last things to be taken off ration.
Yeah.
How harsh. Number 9, what time of day on May the 8th, 1945 was the news announced? It has been talked about today. There were various things that did happen at 3 p.m. today to mark the occasion.
10 minutes till people are meant to be singing outside.
Ah. Adolf Hitler had a nephew called William.
William Hitler.
Who did he fight for in the Second World War?
Not Hitler.
He fought for the American Navy. I'll accept the Americans, because that's kind of the way the question. But he fought for the American Navy. He was born in Liverpool.
Why have we still got the tag on this?
Oh, why have you taken it off now?
Wow.
Right, that's all your questions and all of your answers from the first. I see you've just ruined the value of that now.
Still got the plastic bits on, it's fine.
Fraction of what it was just 10 minutes ago. That's all your questions, answers for the first round. So we are going to have a little break so we can make some more drinks.
You can listen to our music.
Because mine's run out. I'm going to put some music on for you. Such
Not that
good
it's
music.
gone away for Lee. Stealing his head.
We'll be 5 minutes. We're going to make some drinks. We'll be back on.
I've still got half a drink.
See you in a minute.
Bye. Now we missed a lid, but yeah.
everybody, we're back.
Ventilation.
So, Holly's changed chairs, so she's now a bit taller than she was.
No, I've just grown.
Yeah, right. Good luck with that one. Right, so we're back. We're going to get on with round 2. Before we do,
Round 4.
second half. Quick drink check. I am now on a mix of Dead Man Fingers pineapple rum, which they very kindly sent me a miniature of, and Dead Man Fingers coconut rum, just a little bit of lemonade in it. And you're still on your Cockberg. Cheers all. Right,
Cheers out.
let's get on with it. Round 4, movies, that's you, that
It's
is.
me. Picture round.
Oh,
I'm
so-
going to go quite slowly for those of you that, well, want
Doing
to
it off
play.
of, those that are doing off of phones.
Yeah. Right, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Number 1.
Name the film.
Name the film.
That's all we want. Name the film.
Don't concentrate on what we're saying, just concentrate on your screens.
There are some where you need to be quite particular about which film it is.
Yes.
Say no more than that.
Did you change from the original final lot? Because you did lose it, didn't you?
I may have changed 1 or 2 pictures of the same films.
Okay.
So that is your number 1.
Number 1.
That's long enough. That's an easy one. Then.
Okay. Number 2.
James is going to be all over this one rest of the round.
I'd like to think that Neil might make the smallest mistake that I did with this one. I said the smallest, not.
No, he won't. Because he'll know that film.
Well, yeah, probably.
He might not know that film, but he'll know that film. I'm not saying any more. than that.
Okay. Enough. Carry on.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nice one.
Well, it's going to be chilly in here, isn't it? Stop talking in code.
Never.
Yeah.
You've met me. I'm weird.
Famous film.
I'm weird with these two as well, so.
I'm weird. She's weird. No, that one there. She's weird. That's weird squared.
Yeah, weirdo squared.
Anyway,
Anyway,
great film, that one.
Great film. I have seen it.
Have you?
Yes.
It's a really good film.
Number 3.
4.
4, even.
4. Dee-da-ba-dee.
Not stuttering this time.
Something fishy on the dishy. Don't do it. Don't do what?
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't do it.
Ellie, don't do what?
I think she was talking to Rob.
Yes. What did Rob say then? Rob didn't say anything.
Underneath.
No, she
Oh.
said it first, you don't know.
You should ring Childline, Holly.
I will.
I'm waiting for Parent Line to be set up. Because I get... Is there?
Is there actually?
I'm sure there is.
I've got a ball under her.
Both watching the mic thing.
Yeah, Parent Line one, so I can phone up for the abuse that I get from you.
Only payback.
Anyway, what's question number 4? Oh no, we're on number 5 now. I
Number
was about to say,
5.
what's number 4? And then you changed it.
Number
5.
5.
Watched that the other day.
You only watched it recently. It's a very good film. It's a good film. It's amazing art in it. Amazing animation.
That's real.
Sorry. Spoil it.
It's David Attenborough, isn't it?
Yeah, none of you know he actually made a film. Happy birthday, David Attenborough.
It is, yes. Happy birthday, Sir David. 94 today. I've heard that Dead Man Fingers is his favourite run.
Lies. Number 6. Oh, I said number 5 though. Number 6.
Number 6. That's an awesome film. Awesome character from an awesome film.
I'm with Holly. Like this film. It was a good film.
But they missed a good part out
They did miss a good part out, but they did replace it with quite.
No, they didn't.
They did.
It was
I
rubbish.
liked
It
it.
was rubbish. Ruined the whole film.
It really did.
Anyway, we're on a different one now. We're on number 6 now. We're not talking about number 5.
He's a
We're on
really
number 6.
cool character.
He's a very, very cool character.
Do you want to be precise on this?
Yes, they are. Yes, be precise.
This is one of the ones you need to be very, very precise on.
Yeah, the classic's always good, but yes, it was still very good.
See, I don't think the first one's a classic either, but there we go.
What do you mean?
It's not.
No, it was into the originals.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the original.
the original's not a classic.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not.
I pretty
What's
much
number
know it
7?
word for word.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it does. Number 7.
Not a bad film.
No, I don't remember watching it. Apparently I have. Must have blocked it from my memory. What? Wait for you to say something.
I'm waiting for you to have a go at me again about not calling that a classic. But
I don't know it. I don't.
no, not that. The other one. Number 5 still.
Oh. Oh my god.
Well, I was waiting for you to have a go at me again, but you didn't.
It is a classic. Number 8.
Brilliant film.
Yeah.
Brilliant
Right.
film. Very, very, very well shot.
I got bored watching it with you two, and we watched it in. Can I get away with saying what class I watched it in? Yeah, I suppose that kind of gives it away. I watched it in history class and I was a bit bored.
Very, very good film.
Number 9?
Number 9.
Number 9!
Another one that you need to be
Specific.
pretty specific on which one it is.
Haven't watched
Yeah.
it.
I did change the picture on that one.
I might have missed the first 3 rounds, but I've got this one in the bag.
Good.
Good.
Good. I hope you write them all
Hope
down
so.
so that when you score them, you can actually give us your true score.
Yeah.
Not just, I got 15 out of 10 on that round.
Oh, I didn't pick that picture. You must have changed
No, I
that.
did change that one.
Ah.
I thought the other one was a little bit too generic.
Mm.
Number 10. Oh. Number 10.
Good film.
I have watched it quite a long time ago though.
Good film. They're all good films.
Yeah, they're all good films.
There's no bad films in that bunch.
No.
Just some are better than others. Right, are we ready to move on to the next round? I want to see some readies before I move on to the next one. I'm not going back. I'm not going back to anywhere.
I was going to allow repeats.
I'm not going to go back at all.
Okay. See who's good quizmaster, bad quizmaster in this.
I'm a very good quizmaster, thank you very much.
Okay, good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, that I'll go along with.
I was just putting it in terms of the.
Somebody give me a ready. Tell me they're ready to move on to the next round. Ready, ready, ready. There we go. Right.
Round 5.
Round 5 is a round we call technology,
Technology.
which has been particularly useful in
Ready. Ready for what?
just as long as you're ready.
In general.
Ready, Elfie. Behave, James. It's
know
like
where he
this.
lives, don't you?
I do know where he lives. I do know where you live. You know. Right. Let's have some technology questions.
Technology.
The current richest man in the world is CEO and president of which online retailer?
Ooh. Even the mic picks up you puffing out there. Ready? Yes. I know.
Current richest man in the world is CEO and president of which online retailer?
I don't think your phone's going to make it to the end of the quiz.
It's only dropped 2% since we restarted. It's be fine, don't worry. I'll last me the rest of the night still. Fred Beds? Yeah.
No, one above it, I'm reading.
Oh. You've only ever dropped me at the Bilton? No, I haven't.
Please don't
Question number
mention
2. Which prestigious university did Microsoft founder Bill Gates drop out of?
Bill Gates is a dropout. Oh my god, you've got something in relation with Bill Gates.
Yeah.
You're a dropout.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not the second richest man in the world, though.
No.
Didn't get him anywhere, did it? Right.
Mm-mm.
Which prestigious university did Microsoft founder Bill Gates drop out of? It's the University of West of England.
Chepstow, apparently.
Question number 3. In what year did the first Apple iPhone launch?
I just thought you fly fell in your mouth or something.
Apple iPhone. Android users in this house. There we go.
I mean, you've got Google.
Which is an Android phone.
No, true.
Google make Android. It's Google's operating system. In what year did the first Apple iPhone launch? No. Google, don't answer that for me. Who was it? Was it Adam and Eve? Might have been.
No, Adam or Eve, even.
Nothing bad about the Bilson. Moving on. Question number 4. The rate at which the...
What?
That's not the question that's supposed to be in there. Number 5.
I know the answer to that one. I know.
That's not a technology question.
It's the body's technology.
Question number 5. We'll ignore question 4. Question 4 doesn't exist. Parallel universe. What unit of length is equal to around 5.8 trillion miles? I will now try and think of a technology question off the top of my head.
Oh dear God. What camera is currently being used to film this?
Question number 5.
Been mentioned.
What unit of length is equal to around 5.8 trillion miles?
I think I know that.
Good. Good for you.
Nerve twitching. I don't know.
Walk from the pub when drunk. I don't know. It can't be that far. I never remember doing it. So, created in 1990. What was the name of the first internet search engine? You've got to have been an early adopter to know that one. Question number 6. Created in 1990. What was the name of the first internet search engine? Question number 7. Ow, that's my elbow. Question number 7. Was electronics company Nintendo founded in 1889? Oh, 1889, 1946 or 1975?
Did you bump your wieners?
I did bump my wieners, yes.
For anyone else coming, are you technically correct?
Was electronics company Nintendo founded in 1889, 1946 or 1975?
I want to look up a technology question.
Yeah, quick, go on. You got about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Question number 8. What was the name of the classic 1972 arcade game based on table tennis?
I know. I actually know that one.
Question number 8. What is the name of the
Found the
classic
thing.
1972 arcade game based on table tennis?
I don't know what the next question's going to be because I found the website you used.
So the next question is, what is the name of the British computer scientist who invented the World Wide Web
What?
in 1989? I'll pick a question off this in a sec.
Okay.
Which one? I was going to go for one above that, actually. Question 9. What is the name of the British computer
Yes.
scientist who invented the World Wide Web in 1989?
Now you pick that one then instead. Went down there.
And question number 10.
Technically number 9.
In what year was the first transatlantic radio broadcast? Number 10. In what year was the first transatlantic radio broadcast? And going back to question number 4 that seems to have disappeared into the ether.
Thinner.
From 2017 onwards, how many characters long can a tweet be?
Ooh.
From 2017 onwards, how many characters long can tweets be?
I don't even know if I know it, and I've been on Twitter today.
Twitter.
Yes, Essex version.
Twitter.
Twitter.
Twitter. Right. We should give you a moment just to get your thoughts together. Some answers down on the paper. I don't need that. I've got to know the answer to that one already.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then Holly will take over again, and we will go back and do some answers from round 4.
I'll give you a couple of minutes to get your answers together. Or whiskers.
That's really quite nice.
It's really strong. You can smell it.
It's really quite alcoholic.
Number 1 of your movies was this one.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
This one. It was Jaws. Jaws. Should make a little animation to come up, so we just do that. This one, which is why I'm just going to say it now, is why I said I hope that Neil doesn't get the same confusion I did. For a split second, I thought it was Little Shop of Horrors, because he's Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors.
Rick Moranis.
That's the one. It is actually Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Oh. Number 3, which is this one. And Dad did. Which is Silence of the Lambs. Good film. Number 4, which I thought was Harry Potter.
Yeah, lots of people have said that's a Harry Potter film.
It's not Harry Potter, it's Woman in Black.
It's The Woman in Black.
The Woman in Black.
The Woman in Black.
He's a man in black.
He is a man in black.
What did you say? Yeah, I'm definitely never watching that.
It's a very good film.
It didn't make you jump.
It's a very good story. Yeah, it did make me jump.
It did make him jump.
Yeah.
And you barely
I
ever
don't
get
do
scared
jumps,
by
it's not
it.
that. It did make me. It did give me some jumps on that one.
Made Ben jump. No,
Yeah.
all 3 of us hit the ceiling.
Number 5, which is this one. It is the animated version. Animated?
No, they're both animated.
No, the
Live action.
live action of The Lion King.
Except it isn't live action either.
It's very good.
Animals.
It's alright.
It's very
They're
good.
trained
okay.
and everything.
Fight scenes took months. to-
You want to see the extras they got through.
Number 6, which was this one, very, very cool character,
Yes.
was from Men in Black 3. You have to get Men in Black 3.
Can't remember his name.
No, I can't remember his name either. What's his name?
No, I can't remember either.
Okay. If
Okay.
anyone knows his name, let
Oh,
us know.
Oh,
Okay, Mum's going to look it up. Number 7, which was this one, which apparently I've watched, but yeah.
It's Mrs. Chris Martin, that is.
Sliding Doors.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Or the ex-Mrs. Chris Martin. I think.
Sliding Doors.
Yes, because they consciously uncoupled, didn't they?
Oh.
They got divorced,
Okay.
but they consciously uncoupled.
Is that the modern term
That's
for
what they
divorce?
called
Okay. Number 8, which I said is very boring,
It's not a very good film.
was Dunkirk.
Very cleverly shot.
Number 9, which is this one.
Griffin.
Griffin was the guy from
Men in Black.
Men
Yes,
in
it
Black
was.
3.
Thank you,
Griffin.
Sam.
Thanks, Sam. which was Avengers Endgame, not Infinity Wars.
Not
Endgame.
Assemble, not any of the others.
Endgame.
Yes.
Everybody say bye-bye to this man. Because I didn't actually know that.
Shh. I've watched it yet.
Number
Spoilers.
10 is not another Men in Black.
No,
It is Independence Day.
it is. It's a good film, very funny.
I know I've watched it and I can't remember it at all.
Punch is an alien. It's hilarious.
Okay. I agree with Holly. Which one? Huh?
Good.
What did you say?
What? Which bit do you agree with?
What's number 8?
Right.
That's 10.
Technology round.
Technology.
The current richest man in the world is CEO and president of which online retailer? It is
Amazon.
Amazon.
I'm reading it from there.
Jeff Bezos. Which prestigious university did Microsoft founder Bill Gates drop out? It wasn't UE. It was Harvard. In what year did the first Apple iPhone launch? 2007.
I apologise on his behalf to iPhone users.
Don't need to.
Okay. Dunkirk. It's boring. Yes.
Dunkirk
Thank
is
you.
not boring. Rude.
It's boring.
Question number 4. I did have question number 4.
Ah.
I just didn't have it in the questions somehow.
Well, we're just going to miss this because we've got another number 4.
Okay. For a bonus point, what's a Geiger counter measure? Quick, write it in the answers.
Yeah. We were allowed to write
Quick.
in the answers.
First one gets it in the answers, comes
That's
up on my
right.
screen. That's right.
Comment.
Yeah, comment it.
Comment it. You can have a bonus virtual point on me.
That you have to get yourself.
Radiation.
Radiation. It is Lee Evans. Yay! The funny man gets it. It is radiation. What unit of length is equal to around?
Oh my god, they're all coming in.
Radiation.
earthquake.
James. Rubbish.
What's
Earthquages.
What is that?
Radiation, radioactivity, radiation. Oops, wrong. Yeah, you're all right, apart from James, when he was right when he said he was wrong. But Lee got
But
there
Lee got
first.
it first. So have a
On
point
my screen.
us.
Lee, virtual point and Fosters for you whenever you want it.
Huh?
Lee.
I
I
hope
was
as a
the
com-
back off guy.
See, funny man.
Right. What unit of length is equal to around 5.8 trillion miles? It is.
Is it the speed of light?
It's a light year.
Light year, that's what I meant.
Yes.
That's what I thought of originally.
Yes. I was going to do the question of what units 93 million miles. I thought that was probably
Got
harder.
the best
to know,
Wi-Fi.
yeah.
Apologise? What? Why?
What?
Why is
Hey?
he apologising?
Huh?
Huh?
Guy, the best Wi-Fi. I was quickest. I apologise. Radioactive. You're all confusing me now.
He's as weird as me, I swear. Read the comment above Lee's.
It's a light year anyway. Was the answer to that?
No, the comment above Lee says Dunkirk.
Anyway, on my screen, it's the only one that matters. It will be different for you because of internet. Created in 1990, what was the name of the first internet search engine? It's Archie. It was originally going to be called Archives, and they shortened it to Archie. In which decade was electronics company Nintendo founded? Was it blah blah or blah? 1880s. I've got that question wrong as well.
Why?
Because I've said what year was it? It was 1889. It's the 1880s. I really made a mess of this round. I wasn't even drinking then.
No, I just didn't double check.
1889, 1880s. If you've put something
What
that's in
was
the
they-
1880s,
What did
No,
they
we did.
do?
What?
What did they make?
they made playing cards.
They did.
They weren't an electronics company back then, obviously. But what's the name of the classic 1972 arcade game based on table tennis?
Pong.
It is Pong. It's as old as me.
It is. It's literally no lie, though. It is as old as you.
I think I've aged better. I mean, I'm better than I was in 1972.
Oh.
Pong is a bit rubbish as a game goes these days.
Pong is brilliant.
Anyway, it's Pong. Number 9, what was the name of the British computer scientist who invented the World Wide Web
www.
as opposed to the internet?
No.
In 1989, he
Wish you
is
were water.
Sir Tim Berners-Lee.
That's why I next I drink before 13 questions.
Good shout, Keith. Number 10, what year was the first transatlantic radio broadcast? It was, and I'll give you 2 years either side.
Depends.
Is that generous? 2 years either side. 1901. So if you've put 1898, 99 even, or 1903 in that gap, then you've got a point.
If you got 1998 or 1904, no.
1998 is very wrong. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Anyway, and your final question that I asked you, because I thought I'd completely stuffed the round up, was from 2017 onwards, how many characters long can tweets be? The answer is 280 characters. Used to be 140, it got doubled in 2017.
Wow. It still includes his spaces, which I find weird.
It's a character.
Isn't it? Okay.
It is a character. Anyway, let's get into the quiz.
One. We just did the Twitter one.
I've just done the Twitter one, Lee.
Yeah.
Jeez, man, calm down, yeah?
Give us a chance.
Love you and everything, but jeez. Right, that's it.
Thank you for watching and playing.
That's the end of the quiz. Let's check your scores in if you want to.
Scores.
If you don't, you don't. Who cares? Send it to the big much. Carries on. James, thanks, mate. Finally. So, lots of coffee. Hey, who cares? Lots of rum. Dead man's fingers rum.
Pint of Copperberg, almost.
So, I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. Lee, 34 out of 50. That's good. Beryl's 37.
Slimbridge,
21 out of 50. Ellie beat Alex.
Green got 37.
Corinne
Wow.
got 37.
She's winning.
35, 29.
If you give us all your answers, we'll read out first, second, and
Answers.
third.
Scores.
Scores.
Don't give us the answers. We've got the answers.
Well done, lady. 15.
Might not have all the questions, but... Sadie's got 15 out of 2 rounds.
Well, she only came in late, didn't she?
I call Sadie's bluff.
I call it Sadie's bluff at all.
Sadie, here's cheating. Better not be cheating again.
There's only a point per round, Sadie. Phil, 24 out of 50. Phil, is that you? Or is that just you? Or are you playing as a team?
I think he's playing as a team. Come on, Bob.
24 out of 50, but spent 2 rounds in A&A.
Fair enough.
Get well soon, Kelly.
Did he
Extra
play
couple
it
of points
whilst
for that, then.
playing in A&A?
No, but the rest of the family were playing while he
okay.
was in A&A. James, go back and have a look at the early stuff because there's some stuff. There's some questions in there you'll know.
You get mentioned.
You'll definitely know.
As well.
Yeah. So 29 out of 50. So it's a little bit harder this week, possibly.
Yeah. I said sorry for that. It might be easier next
Goodbye.
week. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you next week.
Goodbye.
Corinne won. She got 37.
Who did? Corinne.
Oh, mine's been doodling.
I've got Beryl Hume on 37 as well.
Oh. Controversial.
It means he was watching Casualty. You got the Thompson twins one right. I knew you would. I knew you would, James.
Not that it's a competition.
No.
I didn't see Corinne's answer.
Second.
Oh, Alex wants to know where the kazoo was.
We've looked into it. We're gonna buy some. We will do it. Otherwise, I feel like you might do something to us out of lockdown.
And Holly's ukulele institute. That's not going to happen.
No.
Because she's destroyed her ukulele, basically.
How many times? I can do a keyboard. Yes, Lee, great drum for we like both.
I quite like both.
Yeah,
All
you
right. I don't know if we get to watch most of them.
So, first, second, and thirds.
I've got Corrine and Beryl on 37.
Let's put that down there.
I don't see barrels.
Okay, joint
That's
first
because I didn't see
and
Corrine's
second
on.
and third. So joint first is
Two
Beryl
great
and
rounds in
Corrine
films
with
on Rob's.
34. Second
Team effort.
is Slimbridge with 35. And third is Lee and Gemma with 34.
Yay! Give yourselves all a little pat on the back, because you've done very well.
And first places can get a
Virtual
pint
drink,
on
yeah.
us. Well, not on us. On
Beryl's just saying
ourselves.
it's a team of 4. That was Kim and Stuart and Debbie.
Just, aww. As Mark
Is
ditched
it
you.
alright? 24?
Yeah.
24's all right. Playing on your own.
Yeah.
That's almost 50%, sir. Which, you know, with the way today's scoring goes, is about an A, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a 7.
Sorry, a 7.
7.
7 in
In my day. You all got to have a kazoo each, though. It's got to be a Gardner family kazoo band.
Okay.
Oh.
No,
We'll
what
see.
we were going to do
We'll
is get
see.
a trumpet one, a swirly dude, and we'll just get kazoo.
We'll see. We'll
Back there.
see.
I'm worried Alex might hurt us if we don't.
We will get a kazoo of some kind.
I'll get some ordered Alex.
We will get a kazoo. We will do a proper music round where one of us,
Or all of us.
or all of us, or something, does
We've got to learn
music.
first.
Kazoo band, funny as. Hey, it can't be worse than some I've seen.
What kazoo bands?
No.
What?
Than some bands I've seen. At least we'll be playing our own music.
We wouldn't know. Unless you want to write 10 new
No.
songs.
No.
What? Huh?
We'd be playing the music rather than
Oh.
singing to backing tracks.
Oh.
I hate people who do that. So not me. Alex, I want.
Right, I'm going to watch Frosty Open Mic live stream now. Bye bye. See you next
Alex,
week.
before you go, I want some really, really good music for intervals.
Yeah.
So send me something of yours that I can use. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Yeah.
Love you. Where are James? Curls are coming on nicely. Yeah, they're getting there, mate. Round the back's really getting there. It's got to come off soon.
The clippers are on the stairs. Perhaps we'll shave it for the beginning part of next week's quiz. Just give them something.
How does anybody feel about me leaving a mohawk down the middle?
I thought you had a ginger hair on you then. Oh, you do. Dad's got a ginger hair on him.
That's where it come from.
One gingery hair.
Shackle's post was very, very good.
Yes.
Anybody wants to go and see, go and have a look at my Facebook today. I've
Or
shared.
Or Mum's.
I've shared a post from our friends at Rusty Shackle, doing
Our
a song called
friends.
Tommy's Letter,
Good
which
night,
is
Corinne.
beautiful.
Good night.
Good night, Corinne. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. One of my favourite songs of theirs, and they never play it live, which is disappointing, but there we go.
Take care, Alex. Stay safe. Wash your hands.
Love you, Alex. Yeah, mucky bugger. Kim, if you're having a midlife crisis, go for it, mate.
Yes.
Do you reckon? I mean, Kim, as somebody who's studied at least 5 minutes worth of hairdressing, do you think that's a good look for me? No, literally just.
Oh, not even at these.
No,
These
like
bits.
about an inch wide, I reckon.
Okay.
Inch and a half wide.
Kim, what would you
Straight down.
recommend? Inch wide or these bits?
Now, see, that just
The
leaves.
golden bits.
That just leaves, like, you'd leave the whole circle then. If you did that.
No,
You
just
look like a monk.
go down.
No. If you're doing,
Keep
if
the
you
bald
do,
bit at the top, you
just-
could be a monk.
Or do the same as me and have one long side, one short side.
yeah, that's not happening. I don't want to look like an idiot.
You've passed midlife crisis already. Yes.
Who's saying I'm past midlife?
James.
Be very careful.
I would go with Holly.
My older brother.
What, my hair?
No, she's talking about doing a
You say
big
you
one.
like the Queen.
Yes,
I
it
did.
is. That bit.
No, it's if I'm doing it, it's going to be sort of inch wide, right the way across.
You got to do it then.
We'll see.
If we do an inch wide, you got to do it.
We'll say perhaps I will leave it until next week,
We'll do it for you.
and we'll do it live at the start of the quiz.
Just before 8 o'clock. We'll shave his hair.
Alternatively, I might leave it until we get to the end of lockdown now, and actually shave a mohawk in for charity.
Yes, raise some money.
See Joe. Probably quiff it up.
I think the charity. What charity are we going to do? I think the send the gardeners on
NHS.
holiday charity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? As we're not going to go to Costa Rica now
This year.
this year.
We're still going to go. Otherwise, I'm going to be annoyed and take Sadie and John with me and just take the money. Leave you two here.
Good luck with that.
What?
We've got at least 3 weeks for it to grow back till anyone can make fun of you in person.
Yeah.
The bonus is, Kim, is if I don't
How
like
big
it,
is an
it's
inch,
just
Mike?
the whole lot's going to get shaved. Who said?
James.
How big's an inch? Going on the 6-inch rule. I mean, that's what I'm measuring it as anyway.
That's an inch. No, that's
No.
an inch.
That's an inch.
That's an inch.
That's an
Half
inch.
your thumb.
First part of your thumb. Why's that still on?
I don't know.
Kazoos aren't too expensive, guys.
No, I know. I've already looked it up.
You can get wooden ones too.
I know. And metal ones. And cheap plastic ones.
We'll sort that out after we're off here. But yeah, so we're doing it again next week, 8 o'clock. I shall put the event up shortly.
Better laugh at, but-
Those of you that are still here, I don't know how many of you are still here, 14 of you, 12 of you still here. When I put the event up, tick that you're going,
Keep you going.
and then share,
Shave it
invite your
one side
friends.
Like Holly. Suit you, sir. Yes. Like Holly question mark. Shave it on one side like Holly?
Oh, suit you, sir. You've got to watch that at some point.
Where is it from?
Fast show.
Never.
Brilliant.
Never
Paul
We
Whitehouse.
just turned Lampy off.
Ah,
You-
okay.
You just got used to Little Britain there, haven't you?
You two need to watch Come Fly With Me. It's very good.
I think that side ought to get shaved as well.
I want that under bit shaved.
But then you'll lose most of
Quite
that.
a lot of that.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah, it will.
Oh, I do have my hair bob. I can put
So,
my hair up in a ponytail.
Event, click going, click share, invite your friends, invite your family. I know you've all told the people about this stupid quiz that you come and do. So, you know,
Great
go on.
idea for a round.
come on, James, tell me your great idea for a round.
Hairstyles.
comedy impressions.
Comedy
Comedy
impressions.
impressions.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Oh, suit you, sir.
There we go.
What are you doing?
Hair in a ponytail. Because my face is getting warm.
Sorry, having internet argument. No, not that.
Okay.
Lee.
Lee.
Oh, right.
We now can't see your comments.
It's right, I'm
up
back,
on
I'm
it.
back.
Put it up
Do
in
you
there.
Put it on there.
Harry Enfield, you want?
Marion for loads of money. I'd have to get your wallet out for that one, James.
Vicky, what's her face from
Pollard?
Pollard? Do it. Go on.
No.
Go on.
Put on the spot.
Nah.
Dad, you do it.
No, I'm not very good at that.
Well, you're not Essex. No, she's not Essex, is she?
No, Vicky Pollard's from Swindon.
Yeah.
Based on Swindon.
Yeah, but no that.
You did actually quite a good impression of that the other time.
Yeah, but no, but she. Yeah,
No,
but
in the accent as
Oh,
well.
right, okay.
It's a winner. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we will. Some impressions.
I'm not doing it. I'm not good at impressions, so it'd just be your round.
Yeah, Dad's impression round. That'd be fun.
Yeah. I still really like my idea of a picture round because I've got a digital drawing tablet up there. I'm going to draw some just famous people or something, and you've got to guess who it is from my drawings. I'm not that good at drawing on digital yet. If you think that's a good idea, let me know. I'll get onto it.
I might have to do another
When
round
I'm
then.
staying.
If Bob's round was good, I might have to do another one.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Who should I do this?
Jeremy's and Jerry's. Famous faces round. Yeah, see? Me drawing it. It'd be even harder.
So left that in front of the camera there, did
Mhm.
I?
He's arguing with you now.
I know he's.
What's he arguing about?
He's not arguing at all. We were just having a conversation there. Except I'm in the middle of a quiz. Well, not in the middle of a quiz. I'm in the middle of chatting rubbish to 9 people. Bob's round went well. Who next? Don't know. We have to see what we can come up with. Right?
Steve.
Oh, I was going to get that
Davids and Davs.
then. No, that's it.
Stevens.
Dunno.
And Stephens.
Stephanie's.
Stephens.
Stephen, Stephanie.
Stefan. Steph.
Variations of. There we go.
Mix.
Mike's and Mix, you know? Mike's and Mix. Who suggested that?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're going to come up with it, so you
Yeah.
take your pick and
Alright. Mike's
come up with a round for me on that one. But yeah, no, it was good. Next week, let me
That's
just.
my darling.
If I
If you want to do it like that.
If I need to.
Yeah, do you stay on here until last man standing?
Yeah, why not? Why are you going to test us?
Yeah. How long can you stay, James? I've got loads of rum now. I had some delivered this week.
Did 3 bottles and 1 tiny one.
Oh no, I don't want to do that.
And a bottle of hand sanitizer, which I keep saying shots.
Which is already drunk.
it's a bit gone out, but-
Do that, and that suddenly transitions back to there, which means that I can come out of there and go up to there. So, what else have we got coming up? Let's have a look through some of these.
Done that. Movie quotes.
There'll be another movie around at some point. That won't be next week. TV quiz, might be a TV quiz next week. Food and drink might be back. Geography. I'm going to drop a geography one in at some point. I know people
Well,
hate
we're not
geography
in
quizzes.
Leisure.
I thought
I've got a sports and leisure one.
Mum's
You got a sport and leisure one? We'll have a sport and leisure one at some point.
Easy quiz
We had cakes
questions.
as well, but somebody asked for. I don't know who asked for cakes.
I can't remember who asked for cakes.
No, me neither.
Easy quiz questions. I might do that. I might not. They're a bit easy. I mean, like, really easy.
Yeah.
What day is it today? Actually, that's quite a difficult one at the moment. Technology ones. I've got some more technology questions.
True or false?
I've got a true or false or true round.
80s music sessions. Perhaps we'll do that on the kazoos. 80s music on kazoos.
Oh, James, you love your 80s music, don't you, mate? I can't believe you're only a year older than me because I'm a 90s man. And we've got Disney trivia round, which is the hardest Disney
It's
trivia round
very hard.
in the world ever. So that I've got some stuff already
Alex
lined up.
suggested she's not on it now.
I've got some stuff already lined up. But yeah.
No, go back on it so I can actually read
All right,
the
okay,
chat.
go back to there then.
Because I can't read it on my phone.
But yeah. Anything that anybody's got any ideas for?
Any of the...
We're more or less. Are you writing down what James has suggested?
No, I've gone off. What did it say?
All right.
80s music.
80s music and comedy impressions. I could
Famous
totally call
Jims and James.
that
Jims as in exercise gyms.
Jim.
Jims and James. Famous faces. Did you get that? No, it was also and
Famous
normal
faces
Jim.
with a draw room.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we'll come up with some
Famous
stuff,
faces
and
with
yeah,
drawing.
we'll do more quizzes. We'll do another one next week.
As per.
I think all the time I'm sat at home doing nothing.
We're both sat at home.
We're both sat at home doing
Actually,
nothing.
I'm not doing nothing at the moment.
What are you doing then, Hals?
I'm doing a diploma in zoology.
Well, she didn't done.
No, I was having a day off today.
Doing it tomorrow.
It's a bank holiday.
So
you didn't do any
you can have it
work.
tomorrow.
Hey.
2 hours tomorrow then.
What?
No, I did. You agreed.
I didn't.
2 hours a day, Monday to Friday, you said.
Yeah. And I said that you have to.
Go have a family
tomorrow.
argument live on the internet.
Close up picture round. Close up picture round. Huh?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean, James.
No.
Oh, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. I didn't even look to see who it was. Yeah, it was a bit. So was Charlie. I do know what you mean. Oh yeah, that's a good call actually.
What you mean?
That's a good picture round. So really close up pictures of something.
Write it down, Holly.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good picture round. Kim, why have you just put round? Kim, what are you playing at? Jake wants football club badges.
That's a bit hard.
That's a bit specific. I might do a football round because I know there's some people who like their football. I like my football. Who are the greatest English football team ever? Man United.
So you could do a football picture and just not include his.
James doesn't support a football club. He likes Aston Villa. Love you, bruv. But yeah, I might do a football round.
It's all being written down. Not the so it's being written down.
Greatest goalkeeper in Premier League era.
Accrington Stanley.
Who are they? Hey, even she knows that one. Greatest goalkeeper in Premier League era.
Going to lose football related.
You're going to lose him if it's not football related round. I tell you what, I will put a football round in at some point in the next couple of weeks. I will put a football round in just for you, Jake. That's a promise. Everybody,
I know what his promise is like.
I'm going to put it out now. Everybody else is going to hate you, Jake, because I'm going to make sure everybody knows that I'm only doing a football round because you've asked for it. And nobody else will want to do one. But you've asked for football, and I will do a football round for you. Mark Bosnich! Yeah, when he could get himself off the white line. Peter Shilton's the greatest Premier League footballer. Very greatest Premier League goalkeeper.
Let's not turn football, yeah? Any more quiz suggestions?
Unbelievably, there's still... Mum's not on there, is she? So there's still 8 people watching. Hello, everybody. It was like... Keith's still there, James is still there, Charlie's still there, Kim's still there.
Who else? Who else is watching?
Thanks, Mike. Jake now loves you as much as me. As much as you love me, or as much as he loves you.
So there's not much in looks difference between you, so I could get confused.
Apart from the fact that I'm younger and better looking.
Yeah.
I am younger.
By how much?
Yeah. Actually, James, when is your birthday? I don't actually know. I know which year it is, obviously. But when is your birthday? What month?
Actually, that reminds me. Not that people can see this unless they're going to watch it. But if people's birthdays are on the week of when we do quizzes, let us know.
Let us know. We'll do shout-outs.
Yeah.
We'll do anything.
Yeah.
I'm seriously hoping that Dead Man Fingers, not Red Leg, the other one.
No, that's
Dead Man's Fingers rum are going to come sponsor me because I've just spent a lot of money buying the lots of their rum.
We're all sad
Very
nothing better
nice.
to do. I was 29 on April 13th.
Oh, he's...
Been and gone.
Who was? Where?
James.
No, he wasn't. He was 49 on April
49.
13th.
What did I
Like,
say?
29.
Yeah.
He wishes he was 29 still.
That would still make you...
James, happy
20,
birthday for
7.
a month ago. I didn't realise, man. Didn't realise. Love you.
I still wouldn't have got you anything.
So you're massively older than me then, because that's 2
years,
years.
technically.
That's 2 years now.
Wow.
Currently, at least.
Next few months. Does he know when your birthday is?
I don't know.
September 11th.
Oh my God, Mike! How old do you think I am, Kim? Did you think I was really young? I love you, Kim.
No, I thought you were 50.
Harsh.
Let's just say, when I'm 18...
I'm fractionally older than your mum.
When I'm 18, he's going to be 50 on the same year. And I find that weird.
That's true.
Your vape was going through your whisk.
It's got a wet. We've got wet whiskers now.
What are you doing?
Give it a couple of biscuits. You can't because you've
I'm
got
fractionally older than your mum.
How old's our mum?
Fractionally younger than me.
I was going to say, she looks a lot longer than you.
Oh,
What? She does?
she does.
That's other ideas.
she's
Oh,
lovely,
okay.
yeah.
Other
What else we got
ideas.
there? Car, something motoring related. I know Keith wanted
We've done
car badges.
movies.
There's more movies to come.
Yeah, true.
Something car related. There might be something car related.
I'm
I love
18 when
cars.
my mum's 40. I don't know how old Kim is now, so I can't work that out.
You are 18, Kim.
So that makes my mum 40 then.
I can't actually see the camera if I do that now. I've had my glasses on so long, the eyes have gone to. Your baby sister's 47 tomorrow. I will
Happy birthday for Sam's baby sister tomorrow.
Get your baby sister watching the quiz next week. I'll say hello to her. I'll say hello, happy birthday to her.
Yep.
Won't sing it.
No.
Holly will sing it.
No. I'll play it on piano.
I'm still waiting to Kim. I still want to know how old Kim thinks I am.
Yeah, Kim, how old do you think he is? I want to know. It make me laugh.
You leave my Kim alone. She's lovely.
I thought you were going to call her what really annoys her then.
No, that doesn't annoy her so much these days.
No.
Actually, no, one of them does.
Which one? Oh no, it's just putting her.
Thanks, Kim. Love
I
you
mean,
too.
he is going.
It's
white.
not. It's paint. I spilt white paint just there. It's the only place I spilt it.
And there.
There's a little tiny hint of it in there. And you can't really see
You've gone
it.
ginger there. I love that you've got.
To be fair, I
ginger
did think you were the same age as me. I am, roughly. Very nearly. It's very close.
A few several years. Don't you dare, Mike.
What?
Do you want to write it down
Which
so I know?
which one am I not allowed to say?
Just tell me.
Which one am I allowed to say?
Just let her pick left or right. And you just say one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. James, we
You
need
know
to
which
employ.
one.
And listen, I don't, because there's two, and I don't know which one you don't want me to say.
Message him
is
which
it
one
the-
you don't want him to
Is
say.
it the one that begins with K or the one that begins with A that you don't want me to say? James, we need to employ this young lady. She's very, very good.
And she'll rugby tackle you.
She'll run rings around half the staff we've got. It's not Kimmy. I know. See, Kimmy was the one I thought you didn't want me to say.
So that's the other one then.
Kimmy. She
I
hates
knew
being
that
called
one.
Kimmy. I think you know the other one as well.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll have to tell me later.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it while she's here now because that would be horrible.
Wait for her to leave.
Oh!
Yeah.
James, we need to employ this young lady. If you're still here, I don't know who's still here now.
Please, I'm
We're
jobless.
down to 6. Yeah, aren't we all?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, technically I'm not. I haven't got a job to go
I was
to.
like saying
at the
I'm
moment.
educationless, but I'm still not.
I'm being employed, but I'm being paid. I'm not doing any work.
Seriously? That's right. I hope the staff aren't watching. You really think they would?
James, you know who I'm talking about.
I think I know who you're talking about. Not that he says anything bad about his work.
No. Kirsty, Claire, Livy are all very, very good at their
Freaking
jobs.
rubbish.
No.
The rest? And James, come on.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh, okay. Everybody else.
all the bar team are amazing. You know what I mean? There's only 3 of us, but we're all amazing. Top notch. It's true. We all are. I run circles around Mike. Yeah, but that's only because you're fit. And I'm not. I just don't move anywhere.
Okay, they won't be watching. I mean, none of my friends are watching. Well, Sadie watched like
She might still be it.
20 minutes of it. Sadie, probably not.
Probably not.
She's probably not.
Probably not.
Your sister tagged you in a post.
She did.
Your phone's going to die soon.
It's down to 8%. Yeah, well, that doesn't stop us broadcasting, but it does stop us reading.
And Mike is round. That's from Keith.
Keith? I thought better of you, mate. I thought we were friends. I've got feelings, you know.
You know where you live.
I do know where you live. Oh, right. I think it's time we called it a night, to be honest.
Oh, we've got 4 minutes. We'll take it to 10 o'clock.
All right, we'll take it to 10 o'clock. So there's going to be a quiz next week. It will involve some rounds.
I should hope so.
It will involve 5 rounds. I don't know
Ollie
what's
and
going to
Mike,
be.
can you recommend a good family film for us to watch now? The new Lion King's good.
It's not.
It is.
It's not. It's not as good as the old Lion King. The old Lion King's not amazing.
So what do you want? Disney? Because I can name
Pixar.
quite a few.
Any of the Pixar films.
Pixar,
Pixar
yeah.
films are always brilliant, apart from the one in the head, which I can't think what it's called because it's so bad.
Oh, Inside Out.
Inside Out. That's rubbish.
It's alright. I cried. This is me. The new Beauty and the Beast is good.
Ratatouille is amazing.
Ratatouille is amazing.
Both
MIB
the
International,
Incredibles.
haven't watched that. Don't want to watch it.
No,
Doesn't appeal to me.
No,
And I like the rest of them.
yeah, I agree with with Holly on that one.
I'm in 2. 2 was me.
2, no, 2's alright.
Yeah.
2's alright. 1, 2, and 3 are all good. International doesn't appeal. What else have I watched recently?
We've watched lots of Pixar shorts recently.
We've just got Disney Plus.
Yeah.
What? That's Rob. Okay, I'll get to him later.
Maleficent films are good. Watch both of them. You haven't watched them, so how would you know?
What else? What have we watched? I'm trying to think what we have watched recently.
How to Train Your Dragon's good.
What was the series me and Mum watched?
Mm.
Me and Mum have been watching.
The Stranger.
Stranger, that's good.
It's not
It's
a
dark.
kids' film.
Netflix series, dark.
Not a good kids' film.
Um,
No, he's not listening to us.
No, don't watch it. Don't watch that, James.
It'll
Watch the other
ruin
ones
it.
instead.
Yeah.
You'll have far more fun. Kim wants to watch the second Maleficent.
It's very good. It is very good.
I'll take your word on it. I've not watched it and don't intend to. It looks like you've been rubbing copper on it. That's what it looks like. It looks like copper oxide.
Oh, the green bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a copper colour normally.
13, 16-year-old girls, 18-year-old boy, hard to please everybody. Yeah.
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 Pixar.
Pixar pleases everybody because
Yeah.
Pixar's awesome. Although
Let's get up a
an
list of
18-year-old
Pixar
boy
films.
might be difficult to please with that one.
Type in Pixar films. We'll look up some Pixar films for you and see what would be good.
Both of the
Onward, need to watch that. Need to watch Onward. That's like
well, the one that's not on Disney Channel.
isn't it?
No.
That's very annoying. Cars
Meh.
is good. Soul, I don't think that's out yet.
Coco's not bad.
Coco's good.
All
Toy
the Toy
Story's
Story's
Up. Monsters Inc. Wally's good.
Both of the Incredibles ones are very, very good. In fact, I would
Monsters,
just can we go back so we can actually see what people are saying.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Rewatching Prison Break on Netflix.
Any of the Marvel films are also really, really good.
Yeah.
I like a good Marvel film. Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first of the
I
new.
need to watch that.
It's very, very good. And the Spider-Man. What was the Spider-Man one? With all the cartoon bits
I
in
thought
it.
that's what it was.
No, that's not Homecoming.
Right.
Yeah, and if anybody else has got any ideas of what to watch on Netflix and Amazon and stuff like that at the moment, Spider-Man films,
I came up with
Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse.
Into
Into the Spider-Verse, I was really, really impressed
Where
with
did
actually.
you read that?
I didn't.
I was there.
It doesn't know. So I was really, really impressed
That's
with
the
that.
one I want to watch.
It's really good.
What have I
There's
watched on that recently?
Spider-Man Homecoming is very good as well. But yeah, Marvel.
I can't think I've watched on them recently.
All Marvel stuff's good. Marvel series are good. Daredevil in particular.
10 o'clock.
Jessica Jones.
Carry on recommending. Pixar, family films. Pixar. Let's have a look.
All
Incredibles is
the
good.
Incredibles.
Finding Nemo's good. Brave's good. Cars is good. Good dinosaur. Meh.
Yeah, that wasn't very good. Up is brilliant.
Up is good.
Up is brilliant.
Cherry.
Up was one of those really weird films. We'd all kind of seen the trailer for it and gone,
Meh.
not going to bother with that. And eventually we got around to watching it,
And it was really good.
and it's just amazing. So again, one of their better films.
James, if you've got Disney Plus, just watch the Pixar shorts because that's what we're watching at the moment, and they're brilliant.
There's a lot of very good Pixar shorts. Blue Umbrella was very good.
Blue Umbrella,
Day and Night was very
Day
good.
and Night, Jerry's Game,
Bounding.
Lifted, Bounding.
Yeah.
I've watched Pearl. Pearl's alright.
I haven't seen that one yet. But yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there.
Doug Special Mission. Oh, that is on the
We
thing.
haven't watched that yet.
No, he's on the thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember seeing
Red
that on there.
Stream, meh. Yeah.
Red Stream's old school.
Yeah.
It's old.
So Sherry's Stream.
Jerry's Game.
Even.
Even.
Bit late now.
Jerry's Game is lovely.
See, no one's talking now.
We've
Says
all gone
there's
very quiet.
6 people. 7 people gone to that. I'm off now. Have a good night. Night night.
Love you, Kim. See you soon. Right. I'm calling it there.
Good.
It's
good.
You are all lovely, lovely people. We will be back
Next week.
next Friday,
Same time.
which is the 15th of May.
Wow.
God.
Bye bye, Sam.
15th of May already. Bye-bye, Sam. We're back next Friday. The quiz will start just after 8 o'clock. We'll be online from before quarter to 8-ish.
Video will be up at about half
Half eight,
past.
yeah.
At 7:30. We'll be on by about 7:45. It'll start about quarter past 8.
You're all lovely, lovely people. Go back and watch it again, James, if you want to catch the early stuff. See you
Bye-bye,
later, Keith. Love you all lots, and we will see you next week, hopefully.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, you mucky buggers.